Takes a minute to get an audience. What about now? I always got something going on. Crap. Okay, so you can hear me now? Okay. Man, I bought this thing, dude. Piece of crap. How are y'all doing? We're starting out fine. This box is still partially frozen. I hate it. I do not like when people bring me whole animals. I do not like it. I have, it's much easier to skin them fresh, and it's like, just do that. Just do that. Don't, if you're gonna get an animal, unless it's like roadkill and you're like, I didn't plan on finding this, but I definitely want to keep it, then yeah, freeze it whole, whatever. But man, give me a break. Man, what is up with this leg? What's up, y'all? I'm doing good. It's snowing. It's snowing. Man, the tail's frozen. Holy crap. All right, so we're gonna let this guy hang, and we gotta give him time to thaw out a little bit. I'm gonna try to come up with some random crap to do while we're waiting on that to thaw, which is gonna take some time. So I did not expect this guy to be this frozen. So we're gonna hang him up like a decorative freaking thing. So, what do we do in the meantime? I have no idea. But here we go. We'll figure something out. I'll tell you what we'll do. We got this coyote fur that we skinned last night. He ain't frozen. He's kind of frozen. But we'll clean up his face like right now. That's what we'll do. We'll take some cartilage out of the nose, and we'll freaking flip his ears and crap, and maybe by the time we get done with that, we'll be able to skin this fox. How's that sound? Hope that sounds good. Because that's what's going down. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and get this fox's face. I'm sorry, this coyote. Cool. All right, that's what we'll do. You're down, I'm down. Do it. Freaking bit. So I'll show you what we got. Skinned this guy last night on last night's live, and just threw him straight in the freezer because it was late. Do you have a shop anywhere? Nope. Wish I did. I'm in a garage, but this is where I work. Got my freezers right here, full of freaking critters that I got a tan. Snow day, and it's been super cold. I slowed down during that crap, so I just got a bunch of critters I got to get to pretty quick. But I skinned this last night, did a live stream on it, showed how I skinned the face, everything like that. So if you're wishing you would have seen that, go check it out if you want to see all that. Obviously, the live streams slow things down quite a bit. Have not flushed this thing yet. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the snow to melt. I only flush hides with the pressure washer anymore. I just don't do it any other way. So, with that being said, we're gonna wait for the snow to go away. I don't mind doing it in the cold, but I ain't gonna. It's way too cold right now. We're gonna have to let this go away. We want to freeze. Let's see. I almost didn't know if this would have been frozen. I would have had to been like, crap. I ain't got no work to do right now, but we got something we can do, and I can take my time on this, and we can talk about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what we gotta do? Here we go. Boy, he's almost too frozen, but I think it's all good. So we're gonna take the cartilage out of this nose. We're gonna split these lips. We're gonna take some crap off the eyes, and we're gonna turn the ears around. That's what we're gonna do. Let me think. This is a coyote. I think I'm just gonna set y'all right here. I bet you I can do this. Hold on. Yeah. Probably just do this holding it right here. You can literally do all this work. I mean, you're gonna be holding it on a table anyway. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm somewhat of an indecisive individual, y'all. You'll have to bear with me. Trying to get y'all. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm a butcher. Yeah, I'm a murderer. I murder stuff all the time. Are you a butcher? As in a murderer? Or like as a murderer? Yes. Oh yeah, dude. That's why this right here doesn't bother me at all. Like, at all. Like, you have no idea. So what I'm doing now. Yo, what's up, Josh? Josh Ricks. Ew, yeah, gross. It's really not that gross. I mean, yo, what's up, Roy? The human billboard. Interesting. Taking some cartilage out of a coyote. He's wanting to freeze on me, but he ain't gonna freeze no more. So you gotta remove some of this bull crap from around the nose. You know, I realize that some of this information, or at least just what I'm doing, is incredibly foreign to a lot of people. Even people that tan hides, like coming here on the face and taking this crap off. Yeah, human face, man. Human face. This is one of those that they tried to cross between a human and a pig, and I said, hell no, we ain't doing that shit. So I just took it. I stole it from the lab at Air Force, or at Area 51, and I have it now. Yeah. Yeah, but no, it's a coyote. No, it's not pork. I hate pork. Nasty. I ain't gonna get around no hog. I'll take the coyote, man. A human face? No, it's not a human face. Look at that. What the hell? Dude, this live stream wouldn't be going on right now if this was a human face. Someone told MW, I don't know. Do you like bear? No. No, I don't like bear. Everyone always says, is that my dog? Clearly not. Everyone always says that. Like the first time I was like, ha ha. Now I'm like, damn. It's kind Starting to freak me out a little bit. Is that a rabbit? Yeah, that's a big ass rabbit. No, this is a coyote. No bear, damn. No, yeah, I'm a butcher. I'm a butcher. Are you a butcher? Yes, I'm a butcher. It's not a human face. Can I get some buck shots? Because I need help with fixing control. Don't have any. I'm a felon. I can't shoot a gun. And purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating. Huh. Crazy, man. There he is. Yo, what's up? Is that a leg? No. What? What is that? I'm just going to sit here. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind the tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh in the abomination. Isaiah. Yeah. Old Testament, buddy. I love whenever people like pretend that Jesus didn't come and there wasn't a new covenant. But my people will perish for lack of knowledge. Go and read in that whole area. I was just kidding. Okay. Where are you from? Arkansas. Disgusting. Love you too. He is butchering a human face. False. Whoa. That is not a human face. That's right. Someone call the cops on this guy. Appreciate you. They're not going to do anything. Idiot. Idiot. It's a rabbit. It's a coyote. Holy crap. What's up, Multi-Deuce? Got a freaking crazy audience today. You have a lot of immature viewers. Absolutely. But the whole thing is, as long as they're viewers, it's whatever. I do love wholesome, genuine people that come on here and appreciate what I'm doing. But, man, I haven't had a day when I had a bunch of retards on here. And that's always amusing to me, man. I need to be entertained. I'm snowed in right now. Can't go anywhere. This is great. Enjoy it with me. Boy, this is great. Let this man cook. He got paid to do a job, and he's letting us watch the process. It's interesting. See, Corn-Fed, I like your name too, man. I do. I appreciate you. What's up? You just got a new subscriber. Thank you. Guys and girls sports. Retarded. Absolutely retarded. It's evidence that it is a freaking mental illness right there, and it's spreading. What a ridiculous thing to show live. Yeah, that's what a crap ton of people think. Over 1 million views that I have. You're narrow-minded, and you should probably leave. What's up, UK Currency? How you doing? I'm doing great. Have you ever eaten cow udders? No, but I would. How are you doing? Hope everything good. Where you from? I'm from Arkansas. Y'all saying random stuff that is not even effing talking about this stream. That's right. It's crazy. Good evening. Need moderators. I have some, but this is kind of entertaining. What else have you done? All kinds of crap. I mean, how long have you been doing this? I wanted to start tanning. I've been tanning for a little over 20 years now. Do I eat meat? Yeah. How much money do they pay you for this? So this right here, just to tan this hide and everything, $70. I'm about to up my prices, and it's all good. All right, I have got to get to work. I'm splitting the lips right now because it's the only thing that's not freaking. Holy freaking crap! I'm taking the lip line off. You see that black crap? Taking that off. What I'm gonna do? Appreciate y'all. Before turning green, or is it until? So, I mean, as long as it's frozen, it's all good. This is a coyote. Dude, how many of y'all are snowed in right now? How many of y'all are just freaking stuck in the house, losing your freaking mind? It seems like a lot right here. It seems like a lot. Blitzers, man, you're going to have to... Finally, they talking about the stream. Yeah, they kind of going back and forth. We're tanning a coyote hide right here. I tan all kinds of hides. I tan buffalo hides, squirrel hides, mink hides, deer hide, beaver, coyote, bobcat, fox, whatever, man. If it's got skin, I tan it. I've done zebras. I've done some other crap. I don't even know what it was, but I did it. Sunny San Diego. I'm up here. This is a coyote, but he's still dead either way. They're outside. seeing ice in Atlanta. Yeah, y'all got some snow down there in Georgia. Oh yeah, it snowed like a big dog. You warm? Yeah, I got socks on today. Yeah, blisters ain't. Something wasn't right about the snow. The chemtrails were everywhere before it. Oh yeah, weather moderation. They don't know how to. That's why the freaking weatherman didn't know what he was talking about. He's like, everybody just act normal. Either way, we never know what's going on, but it was pretty obvious this time. It was all over the place. Am I right? Why are you asking that? Yo, bro, coyotes are not even cute. All right. I bet if vegan come, they would report you. Oh yeah, they have, but there's nothing they can do, man. That's the beauty of this. Look at this. This is the inside of a face. And as horrible as some people, may think this, they get offended by what I'm doing. But offense is just emotions. It ain't facts. Get your ass out of here. Get your emotional ass out of here. No, they didn't get the weather report right. The shuriken zone. Am I saying that? The shuriken? If you aren't in the matrix, it's obvious. How long does it take your turn on first for customers? So once I get started on them, it takes me about 12 days to get it done. If I just go. New to the channel, golly, what are you doing, bud? So Brandon Morgan, I am prepping a coyote skin to be soft tanned. It can be turned into anything once I'm done with it. You can hang it on the wall, enjoy it, whatever. You have a sock fetish, weird. Get your emotional ass out of here. That's right. If you can't handle it, leave. Because, you can share how you feel, and that's all fine. But most of the time people share how they feel and they're disrespectful because they have a one-track mind. I mean, they've lost their connection from where they come from. The inside looks awesome when you turn it back out. Yeah, it does. And so in order to make it look good in the end result, you gotta do this. I just sat here and done this while I'm talking to y'all. A lot of people leave this on. Well, if you do leave it on, it's gonna make, when it dries at the end where this whisker pad is, it's gonna make these whiskers stick up in every different direction. It's not gonna look natural. So I take this thick barrier off like that. That's called splitting the lips. I just expose the skin. So now the tannin solution, the pickle, the oils, everything I'm gonna do is gonna be able to penetrate that. And so now I'm left with this on the outside. I'll trim that off. Check that out, man. What's up? What's up? Who else is doing this? Let me know. Yeah, where's everybody from? Kentucky. They don't know that when they eat chicken and bacon, the people do worse to those. Yeah, no doubt. People is retarded nowadays. I'm talking about, and it's safe to say because it is a mental illness. Like there's something going on with the generation nowadays, and we just got to experience some of them just a minute ago. Need to realize life is predated. You ought to see what this coyote has probably done to a deer or something. From South Africa, far away. That's what's up. Kentucky. I lived in the UAE, now in South Africa. That's what's up. Glad to have y'all here. Please don't butcher pig. I will vomit. Oh yeah, pigs are nasty, but I still butcher them. Are you gonna eat that? Hell no. Are you gonna eat it? I tell you what, I got the meat. Send me your address and you can eat it. Don't let it go to waste, buddy. It's on you now. I'm getting into learning it. Hard to find people who will walk you through it. I'm hands-on. I forget and have to do things a few times to remember. I'm the same way, very hands-on. I've screwed this up more times than I can count. Hell no, I'll see you later. Oh, no, Blissers, you stay. You good. Show the other side, please. I will, but I mean, if I'm sitting here turning this thing inside out, I'll tell you what I'll do. That's the other side of the face. But I'm not going to turn this whole thing inside out right now. Bro, but I'm too far from South Africa. You couldn't pay me enough to eat a coyote. Nah, me either. I'm not going to do it. I don't eat predators. I'm not into it. But I'm, whatever, man. I'm tanning hides. I don't care if this meat on this animal goes to waste. I'm not concerned about it at all. I freaking don't care. Genuinely, I do not care about this animal. I'm not worried about it. Kiss my ass.
My dog almost got eaten by a coyote, so no problem. You're very welcome, man. Oh, yeah, no. No, I don't hunt it. People bring this crap to me to tan it. I get paid to tan these hides. Ain't even worried. Ain't even worried about it. Thanks. I don't know. I don't know what to tell some people. But anyway. Who's Robbie? I'm glad I missed it. Coyotes are the worst kind of predators. Yeah, they suck, man. They're cruel as all get out. But they do help balance a little bit, and we also balance them a little bit, and whatever. At the end of the day, this mofo is dead. I gotta take his gum lines off. Later. Dude's talking about socks. Freaking weirdo, man. There's some sort of pain deep down inside of him, and for some reason, socks just temporarily fills the void. Yep, skinning that mask off. Appreciate it. On my life, screed that. Oh no, it's a coyote. Alright, Blitzers. Yeah, man, go for it. Share it up. Y'all, my YouTube channel got monetized, but for some reason it has my channel as an organization. And I'm not an organization. I'm just an individual doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Do I got to do anything special to tan the nose? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of meat, connective tissues, blah, 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 around the nose. I remove all that. I remove the cartilage. Yeah, I charge less if the customer's already skinned it. Who asked me that? Jake Penn, 769? Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. If you have something that you want done, get on my YouTube channel, look in my description, find my email, shoot me an email. Appreciate you, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, what's up, man? Glad to see you. Hope you're staying busy, bud. Yeah, to shoot me an email. I've had a lot of people mail me, like harsh, like rough flesh skins, salted, or rough flesh skins dried, whatever. Just get it to where, you can mail them green, but you gotta have them frozen. You gotta have them insulated very, very well. You don't want them thawing out too much on the ride over here. That's the only thing about it. But if you, I charge less. If you flesh it, I charge a little cheaper than but like if you flesh it and everything, I'm not gonna go over this face. I'm not gonna flesh it at all. If you get the fleshing price, But if you want the face fleshed and all that, well, obviously I gotta charge a little bit for that because this is tedious right here. Not everybody fleshes the face like this, whatever. I just like the faces to be soft, not all hard and unnatural looking. So that's one reason why I'm doing my prices up too, because no matter what you get, you're gonna get some quality. And I'm the only one around here doing this. Could we see other hides that you did? Oh, you want to see some other hides? I can show you some other hides. My hands ain't too bloody. Here's some deer hides I just finished. Look at that. You can make crap out of that. And here's some other hides right there. I'll walk over here to them. Walk over here to them. Got a coon skin. Got this otter here. This otter's actually split down the belly. Look at that. Got this fox right here. Got this bobcat. Look at that. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Most of the hides I have are long gone. But like here's a fox hide that's been fleshed and salted. That's the best way to do it right there. There's a lot of trappers that flesh and board them up and dry them out. That looks good and everything, but when it comes to the tannin side of it, it sucks. Like it sucks to rehydrate a freaking hide that hadn't been fleshed out all the way. Crap ton of grease is soaked into that dry hide, has now given it fat burn, which is like you have to restore that crap. As to where if you flesh it well, it's salted, well then it cures the hide, and you can just throw that in a degreaser to clean it, and it'll rehydrate in no time. Let me go get that bobcat. I'm gonna show you something. Let's just hang out over here. We got time. We got time. I ain't freaking out about nothing. Now, my gloves ain't really dirty. Here's this bobcat. Look at that. Look at that. So I don't really look at the fur until the end of the process, you know, make sure it's clean and all that. But look at that. It's a soft cat. This is actually some roadkill that I found. What's the biggest animal I ever tanned? A buffalo hide. The buffalo on the hoof weighed about 2,000 pounds. Done a lot of cow hides, done a lot of buffalo hides. Yeah, I sold the bison hide. I sold it for right at $1,000. Can I buy any of those hides? Unfortunately, I don't sell fur, okay? So I don't sell fur like this right here. This is just to hang up. Customers come in here, you know, they can check out and see, you know, what type of quality I have. So, because before people would come in and I wouldn't have any examples, and that was a problem. You know, they're like, dang. You know, but now they can be like, okay, I got a bobcat. This is what you can expect if you want a bobcat tan. And like this otter hide, you know, this one's split. This is roadkill too. He's split down the middle. Check him out. Freaking material. Come on. No, I just provide a hide tanning service. I don't sell hides on the side. I just provide the hide tanning service. Big old giant raccoon right here. Yeah, these are not for sale right here. But you can mail hides to me and I will tan them for you. I will need a little bit of information from you if you decide to do that. And if you want me to tan hides for you, then you need to go on my description and check out my email. No, I don't trade them. I mean, I could sell them, but I don't. I had gone through and got rid of a bunch of hides that I'd done, and I wish I hadn't. I need some in here to display. Oh yeah, back in the day, this was it right here. This was it. And really, the only reason why I clean the faces up, I mean, I'm not mounting them or nothing, but it's just, you know, if it's going to be a wall hanger, it's going to look nice. Now, I've had people want me to tan them, get them real soft, and they just cut the heads off, and I'm like, dang, that hurts me. So the lips are totally split, even around the nose. Just peel all that off. That's all you got to do. See that? That was up there. I just peel it off. Let's go around and do it. Why do you not have a donation thing? Because my YouTube monetization is jacked up right now. It's got me as an organization. I'm an individual. I don't have the tax documents to prove that I'm an organization. So, not just yet. So I have to go through this whole deal. It's going to take like 32 days I got a bunch of crap to do to my stupid freaking channel right now, and it pisses me off a little bit. But it is what it is. Cause I could be making money right now. But if you do want to donate, if you want to donate, I do have a Cash App. YouTube takes a percentage, not much though. They don't take much out of any kind of donations. But I do got a Cash App though. Can you take me hunting? I only bow hunt. What is this? This is high tannin. This is the fleshing side of it. I'm actually going to take out this PVC here in a minute and see if I can't flush some of the body on this thing. You know what I'm saying? Octopus, yeah. Yep, this is an octopus. That's what this is. No, this is a coyote. I'm just going around, man. I'm just carefully, surgically removing, just peeling away the flesh from the skin. On the bottom jaw here. Yeah. So we just take it all off. Just peeling all that off, you know. How do you ethically hunt? Kill the animal. What's up? Good morning. South Africa don't have Cash App? Yeah. I'll get my YouTube right. Soon, I just gotta wait for the time frame, 32 days, and then I'll get it right. But in the meantime, I'll just keep doing what I've been doing. It's no big deal. It's a coyote. What's the smallest thing I've tanned? A squirrel. Squirrel. I've tanned a mink that was very small. Very small mink. That's the smallest thing I've tanned. Yeah. You know, some muskrat. They're pretty small. I'm gonna take this cartilage out of his nose. It's kind of frozen. But I'm gonna push it through. If you leave the cartilage in the nose, it just doesn't look right, man. Don't look right. Can I take you hunting? Where you at? You in Arkansas? And when you're doing this, you could totally mess it up, man. That's part of it, though. That's how you're going to learn to not mess it up, is by messing it up. Yeah, the cartilage gets hard and don't look right. Yep, sure does. You don't want no wrinkly, crusty looking freaking face on a coyote. I take all mine out. Any type, mainly bow. No, you from South Carolina? Well, I can't take you hunting, man. I'm in Arkansas. I don't leave Arkansas. Not very often. Man, this nose is a little frozen. That is what sucks a little bit about the wintertime, doing this stuff in the wintertime. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah, it's hard to separate stuff, cartilage from the nose in the wintertime. Like, what I do is I'll get a bunch of it exposed, most of it. Do you stitch the holes you make in the hides? Nope. Unless I make like a huge hole, but no, I don't. Which, you know, the reason why I just say no, I don't, is because for the most part, I don't make any holes in the hides. Like, I'm real adamant about not making holes because I don't want to stitch them. That's right, Critter Getter, that's right. I don't stitch holes because I don't make holes. And since I'm so mentally focused on not making holes, any holes that I do make, they're just little bitty holes. And you're not gonna see that. And yeah, you're not gonna see all that. So I don't. I used to when I was making a bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let that thaw out a little bit. I'm not getting. I gotta get all the way in there. It's too. Oh yeah, the vegans absolutely love me, man. They love me. All the animal lovers, they love me. I'm highly favored by them. I've had a lot of colorful comments. Does this hurt the animal? That's I'm telling you. That's like the top 10 questions. Is that my dog? And does this hurt the animal? What does split lips look like when they're tan? So, I mean, I cut all that excess off, so it just looks like the rest of the hide. Hold on. So I split the lips on this coon right here, and they just look tan. They just, you know, the faces, they get softer a little bit, but my biggest thing is the whiskers go down very well. I think I had some dirty hands when I was doing this one, because the inside looks dirty. That's a raccoon there. But there's the inside of it. Just, no, it's a coyote. I get a lot of haters. I mean, a lot. Oh yeah, people crazy. They have forgotten where they come from, totally. And they're probably one of the retards that go to McDonald's and get freaking burgers and crap, and they just don't even care where it comes from. They're just empty in their mind. Look, this raccoon, he don't look sad. He looks happy. There's little scratches right there. Little scratches. Anyway, I might be a psychopath. I don't know. Most of what I do are wall hangers. Oh yeah, U.S. is built on the fur trade. People aren't connected like that no more. They're not connected to nature anymore. They're more connected to the world, the traditions of the world. I could go on and on about that, y'all. I could. But I'm gonna let this nose thaw out a little bit. Yeah, it was built on the fur trade. People are crazy, so I'm gonna let the nose thaw out a little bit more. I'm gonna get on these eyes. Do you speak Spanish? No. I tried to explain to people, but it's like beating bread against a wall. Yeah. Well, people, man, they're not interested in understanding what they don't understand. They're just not interested. I did try to. I used to try to explain it, but people, I don't know. It's more entertaining to me now to just mess with them. Yo, what's up? This is a coyote, and I'm just prepping it. So I'm going. I got my half a bowling ball pin, or half a bowling pin. Some people don't understand others' freedom, and then they get mad because people have their own freedom. Yeah. Well, it's just some people that realize where we came from, and you know, want to utilize what God gave us, and that's what I'm doing. And I just haven't lost touch of where I came from. You know what I mean? What are you cutting? This is a coyote hide. I'm prepping it to be tanned. I gotta remove some of the bull crap off this coyote face so my chemicals can get in there and tan this thing. So I'm cleaning up around the eyes. A lot of tedious work, y'all. Tedious work. L Bob 117, what's up? I'm from Arkansas, United States. Do you make your clothes out of those deer hides? Nope. How fresh does a hide need to be tanned? Fresh. I'm talking like fresh. Like, best way to check is pull on the fur. If the fur ain't coming out, you need to get it skinned pretty quick and frozen. 78 people in the chat, only 30 likes. Come on, boys and girls, get the likes up. Thank you. Do you play Coke Bull Rope? No, I don't play anything. I don't play any games. That's this coyote. I play 0 games. It's pretty good. It's kind of good. I don't have a wolf hide. I wish I did. Man. I've gotten some freaking coyotes, though, that have blown my absolute mind. They look like freaking wolves. Yep, coyote. I got a fox hanging up. I just needed to thaw out just a little bit more around the legs. The feet, really. And then they'll be ready to skin. Throw and go while riding horse. I don't know what that means, man. Comment, like up y'all on the screen. How do you take down the coyote? I didn't take it down. Somebody shot it and brought it to me to tan. I'm just tanning it. I haven't killed any of this stuff. Either roadkill or brought to me. I just tan hides. So our coyote. How'd you take down the coyote? Okay. Wolves are majestic. Where are you located? I'm in Arkansas, United States, Arkansas. You can ship hides to me? No problem. No, I don't get to keep this, no. But I'll make some money off of it. Off of tanning it. And you got this membrane that goes around these eyes. And I just take all that off. See how that's lifted up? Just peeling that off around the eyes. Just take it to the eyelid, trim it off. Now was your bow season? What do you mean? What do you do when you're tanning? What do you do when you're tanning hides? Well, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it prior to tanning it. And then once you tan it, there's a lot of finishing that goes into it after tanning it. So there's 2 sides to all this. 2 sides to all this. There's a lot goes into this, man. Like, a lot goes into tanning a hide. You can't half-ass any step because it's like a domino effect, man. Each step piggybacks off of one another. And you got a full ass every step. It's a coyote. Coyote. I know my description. I don't know if anybody's reading the description to the live. It says I'm working on a fox, and that was actually my plan. And then I realized that the fox is not ready yet. So look, all that I just sat there and did. All I did was pull this off around the eyes. And it's kind of all swiveled up or twisted up and crap. Don't look like much, but it makes a difference on that eye. You can see where I just took all that around, that thicker membrane. You should try making real coyote plushies. You can make good money off of it. No, it's not the only thing I do. I'm a butcher part-time now, and I do this the other part of the time. So I got 2 incomes in doing this. Yeah, I would make plushies and little stuff like that. I need to get a fur sewing machine, but my main focus is getting my hide tanning set up, like, very efficient. And once I do that, I can evolve into other things. And, I've only been doing this for the public for like 2 years. like right at 2 years. So it's growing, and hopefully one day, man, I'll be able to make things out of some of this stuff. Uh, I got to take little steps at a time. I can't. I don't have a big enough building. I don't have enough equipment to support a whole lot. Can I have some meat? Yeah, sure. How was your bow season and hunting? It was good. I killed me a 7-point and shot some other deer. Didn't find them. Not really a lot of time to go hunting. Not really a lot of time to practice. All of that. I had some big bucks roll through here. I did a lot of European mounts this year. I was pretty busy with that. Had some real nice bucks come through here. I got a video on my YouTube channel on how I do European mounts for deer. Not what kind of muscle you like. So what kind of meat do I like? I mean, pretty much anything, man. I don't really think. Well, I don't. Depends on what it's off of. My friend's dad goes hunting and he found a big buck. Heck yeah. I found a bunch of big bucks, and I seen a bunch of them while I was hunting, but they didn't come in range, so that kind of sucks. But better than not seeing nothing at all. I had a freaking awesome bow season. Found a new place to bow hunt. Spent a lot of time scouting, finding a new place to hunt, learning new land. It's always fun. What's up? What's up, Ultra MAGA Patriot? Oh, that's what's up. Cool name. I like it. Make America Great Again. What's up, Joseph Marquez? What's good? Let me look at that picture closer. I can't see it. Let me click on this. I can't see. Ingestion, animal, human. I don't know, man. Weird comments. What's up, Joseph? Lisa Berry, what's up? Ultra Maga, what's up? And we're just working on a snow day. Y'all snowed in where y'all's at? I know if you in the South, in America, you probably snowed in, just like me. Can't go nowhere. No snow? No? Man. I got snow everywhere. I'll show you. Look. Yep, no school. Yep. No school, no work. Luckily, I got my own work. And so I can kind of keep doing, I can do that. Holy crap. Oh, I bet. Yeah, this sucks for me here. Look where my exhaust is melting all that snow over there. Dude, look at that. That house burned over there. Like today. That's crazy. There was firefighters and everything here. It sucks. I gotta cover the bottom of this door. 7 inches, dang. This sucks. It's cool for a minute, but man, it gets old after a little bit. So, alright, what am I doing? Alright. Cleaning up around this eyeball. Once I peel it all the way up to the eyelid, I'll just go around the very edge of the eyelid and take off everything I just took off around that eye. Throw on the floor like it don't matter. All right, so now come up here to the ear. It's probably hard for y'all to tell, but you can see where I've Just going around that eye there. I'm going around that eye there. And now I'm going to come up here to these ears. Ear here, ear there. There's a piece of cartilage that kind of stretches over a little bit of the forehead. That's where I start. And I'll go there and get up underneath that and peel it up off of the skin. You know, this skin's loose. It's easy to put a hole in it. Ultra Mega Patriot, I am in Arkansas. Do you do anything else with your hides? No. I want to one day, but I've done, I did some leather work. I made my own leather, made some stuff out of it. Like, I don't know. I ain't got my wallet on me, but anyway. But I don't really do that no more. I just straight up tan hides, man. That's what I do. Tan hides, and I sell my hide tanning services. That's what I do. Maybe one day I'll get a fur sewing machine and start making stuff out of them. Hopefully that's going to be part of the evolution of what I am doing. Alright, so you see there. You see how that looks fresh? That's where I just took this piece of cartilage that was there off. And now I've exposed the edge of the butt of the ear. 1 inch of snow in US, and it's a winter storm. Oh yeah. Oh no, this ain't legs. The legs are tucked up in there. And so now I'm gonna clean up this ear butt. It's just like peeling off everything that's on the cartilage. Just gotta pick up, you just gotta pinch a little bit of that, and it lifts it up. Now let's go all the way around the entire ear butt, and I'm just cleaning it off. Even though I'm going to cut that ear bulb off, it helps me expose what I'm working with. Oh, I bet there ain't no snow in California. Oh, California. Well, I know a few people that moved from California to here. Anyway, so I just took all that bull crap off the ear bulb. Can you see the difference? This ear bulb and this ear bulb. Clean it up, I can see it way better. And so now, there's a little seam right there. Cartilage, flesh. The ear is going in there. I'm not flipping you off. You're flipping me off. Alright? What kind of music do I like? Multi-deuce. You ask me, I like worship music, Christian music, and I like bluegrass. That's pretty much where I'm at on music. I like bluegrass gospel. That's some of my favorite. Wish I had some music going on in here right now in the background. That's probably what we'd be listening to. I am going to get a radio up in here. Alright, so now I'm showing y'all, man. I don't care if you're going to ever do this one day or not. You're going to learn. So here's the nose, eye, ear. The front of the ear where this bulb reaches the skin, I'm going to cut right there, straight across. That's what I'm going to do. Right where it meets the freaking skin, dude. Just gonna go straight across. I'm still gonna end up cutting more, but the reason why I'm doing that is because 1, I will be removing it, and 2, I can get my finger up in there now to grab a hold of this thing. See, I don't want all of that lower ear cartilage. It's just no point. There's no fur on that. Don't need it. And it's just gonna harden up. So what I'm doing now is pulling, and I'm gonna separate these two seams at the seam right here. Now it looks more like was Coyote now. Yeah, looks like Coyote. It's going to. Basically, right now what I am doing is turning these ears inside out. And I do that because if I was just gonna salt this Coyote, put a little tan solution on it and let it dry and half-ass soften it, I wouldn't have to even do this. But I'm going to be putting this in a pickling solution. Pickling solution does a crap ton of stuff to it. And I got some videos on that. I'm not going to go too far into detail about that right now. But if you don't split these ears, the hair will slip in them. Because it's kind of like paws, like the paws of an animal, if you leave them on, you don't want to put it in the pickling solution with any bones in the paws because hair will slip. Because that pickling solution got to enter the skin from the inside. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. So I'm just applying a little bit of pressure. This ear is a little frozen. So it's probably not going to separate all the way. But you can see what I'm starting to do. Turning that ear inside out. That's where the bulb was. Alright, turn it inside out. And that's the skin I'm exposing that. So now, this is going to be able to get tan. You know what I'm saying? Dang, that fox just fell. Probably because it's starting to thaw out now. I'm ready to skin that fox, man. I'm ready. They got tools for splitting these ears, makes it a heck of a lot easier. I just ain't got it. It's always weird, like when I first do it live, it like blows up. People comment like crazy. Then it just kicks me out of the freaking algorithm. And if y'all are watching, man, just hit that little heart button like that person doing right there. Just keep smashing it. Trying to pick this thing back up. And if y'all's watching and you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button, man. Try to get some more people up in here. Oh yeah, real calorie, yeah. So yeah, try to, you can use the weight of the hide too doing this. Just stick your finger in there. Use the weight of the hide, you know, so make sure you don't hit the actual skin of the ear. Because it's real thin. It wouldn't take much to, anyway, that's the freaking ear inside out. What type of scale, handle, and size blades do you use? So this is literally some bull crap from Walmart. Hyper tough razor blades. That's it. I mean, I'll just hold on to this. I'll skin this whole thing off the carcass with this razor blade. I'll do all the face work with this razor blade. I mean, let me see. I've used scalpels and stuff. I'm just honestly not a big fan of them. So here's a freaking scalpel blade with a number 10 blade. Yeah, I used this for the first time last night skinning this coyote. Not a big fan of it. Maybe I just need to get used to it. But this right here is with the number 10 blade. These blades aren't that sharp. I was saying that last night, that it was the first time I've used them. and I wasn't really impressed with them. I don't really like these either, but you just gotta find what works for you, man. You just gotta mess around with some of it. We got that ear inside out enough. You can go all the way to the tip. Probably let it thaw out a little bit more. It's a little hard in there on the tip of that ear. And then we'll come back and thin that thing out. But yeah, I was using that scaffold last night. I don't really care for it. So I'm back to my blade right here, my little hopper toe blade. I think I need some number 11 blades for the scaffold. I think I've used those before, and for some reason I just didn't go back to them. I don't know why. It's been a long time ago, so less experienced at the time. Might be able to utilize them more effectively now. And so I'm wanting to order some and try. Saturday I was going to party, there was like forbidden sign deer. And I looked down and I saw a doe. I hope it's still alive because it's really close to the rail. I don't know, maybe not. How long can you keep a fur in a pickle bath at the correct salt and pH? Forever. It's you can keep it in there forever. As long as it's, as long as you got some salt in there and your pH is right, you can, forever. Like my pickle baths, I monitor them daily. I adjust them daily. And really the longer that they're in there, the better, I find my best results if I flesh a hide, salt it, degrease it, and rinse it off, get it real clean and throw it in there. Throw it in there for like 2 or 3 days and then take it out and flesh over it again. Thin it down any kind of way that you can. I use this machine right here. Alright, that's a shaving wheel. But if you clean up the flesh again and then throw it back in there, man, it's able to penetrate very, very well. And it's a noticeable difference on the hide in doing that. So when you leave it in there for 2 days, take it out and shave it and put it back in there, there's a reason for that. Like, it makes a difference. It breaks down that hide even more. As far as I'm concerned, it plays a role in the softening process of a hide. Big time. And it makes it to where you can penetrate, the tannin solution can penetrate the hide more evenly, more effectively. Deeper penetration of the tannins, yada, yada, yada. All that, man. No problem, David. Oh, what's up, Berry Hills? Alicia Berry Hills, what's up? I'm just taking my time on this here coyote because I gotta let some stuff thaw out. I can't. I'd much rather somebody kill an animal and just skin it. Skin it out real quick. You ain't even gotta do all this right here to it. Just skin it. Because, man, trying to get them to thaw out, pain in the freaking butt, dude. You really risk, you have to leave them out longer or exposed longer, and the fur side is going to thaw out before the inside does, and so the longer it's exposed like that, the more at risk it is for bacteria to start growing in the hair follicles and the hair to slip. What's up? What's up, Travis from Nevada? Do you ever bark tan? I used to a lot. I have a wallet that I made. I bark tan, some cowhide, and I ain't got it on me right now. I'll show you. I bark tans. I've made, I think I've made like two wallets from bark tanning. One was out of cowhide, one was out of some sheep hide, and a little lamb. Yep. Bark tan is freaking good. It makes some durable leather. grouper skin and red snapper skin. That'd be cool. Yeah, if I had big fish like that around me, I would. I always say if I ever catch a big old catfish, I'm gonna bark tan the skin. But now, this is somewhat of a hobby for me, but it's kind of turned into a little bit more of that. So I'm not really bark tanning no more. I want to this summer though. I'm gonna wait for it to warm up because the tannins from the bark to penetrate a lot better. Alright, so here's my wallet. That's bark tanned right there. I need to sew it back up again, but I've had it for a few years. So that's unborn calf leather, bark tanned. Red oak bark is what I use for that. Have I ever shot a duck? Nope. Never have. I'd like to. Surprises some people when I tell them I've never shot a duck. Never killed a coyote, but I've tanned a lot of them, like a whole lot of coyotes. Well, I shot a coyote with my bow once, but it was a long shot. Pretty sure I just hit it right in the freaking hip. Never did find that sucker. So you can see how far I've gone on this thing from there to there. And like I say, when they're freaking frozen, it sucks. So just put a little pressure on this and peel it right out. What the heck is he doing? Does this hurt the fox? Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how many people ask that question. It's not your fault. I guess it's just wired in the human brain. I'm not sure. Maggie, they were found not killed. Man. Anyway, I'm prepping a coyote to be tanned. Tanning the fur. They were frozen on the roadside. Well, actually, somebody shot this coyote. I figured that out last night. I thought that this was roadkill. Because, I mean, people bring me this stuff. That's what it is. People bring me these critters. And I didn't know if this person found this on the side of the road or what, because I don't ask no questions. Kind of looked like roadkill, but as I was skinning it, and I found some shrapnel of some type of bullet in there. So the person shot this thing, and when they bring them to me, they're frozen. So I'm not selling the fur. I'm selling my hide tanning services. I know how to tan hides. I got a bunch of stuff here to help me do a good job, and that's what I do. So, like this one's already been paid for. I just gotta do it. Yeah, he's tanning for the person who shot it. That's right. Then gonna give it to him. Yep, you got it. Man, I can't even read. Oh, Alicia R. I can't read that. 4927. Yeah, that's what I do. I provide a hide tanning service. Anybody on here could, hey, I appreciate that, 4927, yeah. Anybody on here, if you find an animal on the side of the road and you skin it out, you can freaking freeze it, insulate it in a box, and mail it to me. Can you tan a human for me? Man, like I get having the urge to say that, but good Lord. But you can get on my email. You can get on my email that's on my, what you call it? My description, and you can mail me. Yeah, critic. My friend, don't be dumb. There's a lot of dumb people on here. There's a lot. It's okay though. They have to exist. I'm just grateful that we're not one of them. Yeah. Come on, man. You're trying to set me up. Look at that. That's it, man. Now, a lot of people will actually cut off this inside of the ear and only leave the back of the ear. And that's totally fine. And you could do that at any point. You could do that if the customer wanted to do that after I tanned it, they could totally do it. I'm not gonna do it because it's totally fine. Totally fine. I just leave it on like this. I have a mini flesher. No human. Ain't nobody. I've made some hide glue. Involved a bit too much boiling piss for my liking. I don't know about piss, but I made some hide glue. Good stuff. Just did it. Hey, one good channel to go check out. And this is how I learned how to do bark tan and make stuff like this. No, I'm not Mason. Skill Cult. Just type in Skill Cult on YouTube, and he talks about bark tanning, breaks it down, man. And I followed what he did to a T. I mean, I did everything that he said to do. I gave every step that he explained, everything I had, and it made some freaking straight up leather. I mean, this is worn down, used. My ID's been there for like 3 years, all right? And he has some videos on how to make hide glue. All right, so after I pickle this hide, that's when I do all the fleshing of the face and stuff. I just wait until the skin plumps up a little bit. But I'll take my mini flesher and I'll actually clean up and thin down this cartilage a little bit. And it just helps it to where when the hide's drying from being tanned, I can shape these ears how I want to, make them look as natural as possible. Can you teach me how to do it? Man, maybe if I get some time to, I mean, obviously, the only thing I can do is make videos and you can watch them. But I'm hoping this summer, hide tanning will slow down just a little bit, and I'm going to get into some of these other things that I used to do. You know, I'm really into traditional methods. Obviously, anything you're going to find on my YouTube channel right now is not traditional. What's the craziest thing you've ever tanned? I guess a zebra hide. A zebra, and I worked on what's called a Jim's buck cape and a sable cape from Africa. They ended up mounting those animals, and when they were brought to me, they weren't in good condition. Like, I'm talking at all. and there wasn't much I could do with them, but I'm pretty sure they got them mounted, and they're all good. So I'll have to wait on this nose. It is just frozen, and it's best to just wait, let it thaw out a little bit, because you're going to run into some freaking problems if you don't. All right, so this sucker is all done up for now. We've got the eyes split out, cleaned off, ears turned out. Got quite a bit of the nose done. The lips are split. Split them lips off. Alright. So now he's ready to get fleshed when the snow goes away. So we'll turn him around and show everybody what's the biggest buck you shot. Man, I ain't shot a lot of big bucks. Like, I really ain't shot no big bucks, but I guess some little 8 points, man. Really, ain't that big. I strictly bow hunt, and straight up, that's all I do. Compound bow. And I spent a lot of years not hunting and doing some other things, but I ain't living my life like that no more. So hopefully, now I did shoot the biggest buck I ever shot in my life this year. But I didn't find him. Peter is watching you. Peter can kiss my ass. Alright? Who taught you how to do that? My dad did. Yeah, my dad taught me how to hunt, do all that stuff. Bow hunting's illegal here in the UK. What's the advantage to it apart from noise? Just really, that's the thing. You lose advantage in bow hunting. So you got a challenge. And you got, if you want that challenge, if I shoot a deer with a gun, I mean, I'd be happy about it. But if I can shoot one with a bow, like, I'm more proud of that deer. I feel like I earned that deer more than if I shot it with a gun. I mean, it's harder. It just freaking is, man. Yeah. So, there's not really that there's an advantage to it. There's actually a disadvantage. I'm willing to put in the work and do what I have to do to kill that deer. Matter of fact, I saw more bucks this year than I really ever saw in one season, and I only killed one of them. Yeah, fair enough. I guess so. It's evening in the plains. Okay. So that's all we're doing on that coyote right now. He's good. I'll flesh him, put him in the pickle bath, and do the rest. But I'm gonna fold up that face, man, have it in the center. And I'm just gonna stick him back in the freezer. We're gonna check out this fox real quick. What y'all talking about? They once interviewed a tribe and asked if they would like upgraded modern bows to hunt, and they said no, it's unfair towards the animal. They only use basic bows. Yeah, and that is right there, that's all culture right there, man. So in this culture, we're more technologically advanced, and so we view it totally different. Yeah, I mean, if you compare, like, there's people that hunt with longbows and stuff, and they keep that tradition. I want to, man. I do. I want to get a freaking recurve bow and go hunt. And I honestly want to make my own. I'm always watching videos about people in England. I've never even heard about that. I like a 22. Basically a big dog with antlers. Man, that couldn't be further from the truth. That animal you're talking about. Yeah, I thought you were talking about white-tailed deer. That's all I hunt is white-tailed deer. That's all I have here. All right. I think this fox is ready. He's pretty bloody. Yeah, he's ready. It's a very small male fox. All right. All right, so what I like to do, I like to keep all the feet on there. I like to keep as much of the animal intact as I freaking can. So I go from that pad right there, the bigger pad on the back paw, get right in the middle of it and go right down the middle at the back leg. Constantly making a little cut and pulling away. Making a little cut, pulling away. Make a little cut, pull away. And I'm just trying to spread all this out. It's still a little bit frozen, but we're gonna go with it. I'm trying to just go to the center of this heel. Just like that. You see what I've done there? Gliding kind of sucks. All the way to the center of that hill. What's up, y'all? Is this no one safe? I don't know what that is. What do you shoot? I shoot a bow. Bow. I don't gun hunt. I don't gun hunt at all. I don't shoot guns. Nothing. Nothing with a gun. And that is not by choice. I'll just leave it at that. I would go hunt. Love to. I'm making my bad cat watch this. Yeah, that's right. Bird 2398, you're doing it wrong. Thanks. What type of bow do you have? I have a Matthews Solo Cam. It's a DXT. It's made in 2008. Not a new bow, but not really old. It's freaking sweet. I like it. And so I'm going down this Achilles tendon. I'll run straight over the top of that Achilles tendon. It looks fun. How do I get started? Well, easiest way to get started is go pick up something on the side of the road and just skin it. Or you go shoot something, whatever. If you want to get, trap, whatever. But you can just find some fresh roadkill on the side of the road, take it home, skin it out. It's gotta be fresh though. You gotta pull the fur, make sure it ain't freaking pulling out, Anyway, so I'm going down this Achilles tendon. I'm just trying to balance that blade over the top of it. And there's a transition in fur right here. From this long fur on the back of this hind quarter that goes to this underbelly fur. I'm wanting to stay just on the other side of this longer fur right here. See what I'm saying? Let's stay right on the other side of that. If you're comfortable with it, do a good job doing it. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah. Yeah, most things are just personal preference. I ain't prejudiced towards nobody's personal preference on things, So I'm just following this Achilles tendon. Little cuts. I take my time on these, man. When I'm skinning an animal, I want everything to be as uniform as possible. This is a gray fox right here. Gray fox. Yeah, I'm a freaking weirdo, dude. I'm a freaking weirdo. I want everything to be uniform, man. Nice and clean. I ain't in no hurry at all. And I'm just going down. I'm gonna start changing my angle a little bit. Start going down this leg down towards the vent. I like to just kind of part this hair and get it out of my freaking way. Everybody's got a different way of doing this. Straight up. Heck yeah. What animal is like? Small stuff, big stuff. I don't know, man. I kind of like big stuff because it's less tedious to work. Like this little fox here, I mean, you gotta be so careful with him. He's so small. It's skin is super thin. You know, you just gotta be careful with them. And you get around the face of a fox, super freaking thin. And so yeah, I prefer the bigger stuff. More hide to tan, but that part's easy. You know, you just tan and hide. I mean, it's not hard to flush big stuff. I mean, it's just. So now I'm just going straight down to the vent. The vent, that's the proper pronunciation. I'm just going to kind of lift up the edge of this skin real quick. Just get it started a little bit. One main reason I'm not in any hurry either. Have you trapped eight? That's cool, man. Old fox is a sneaky little critter. Yeah, but one reason I'm not in any hurry too is I'm doing a YouTube live, you know. The longer it takes, the longer the live is, the more I can talk to people about this stuff, or more people can talk to me about this stuff. I've actually learned, look at this right here. Look at this right here. So you can tell this guy was shot with a shotgun with some bird shot. See if y'all can see. I dropped it. It gone now. Anyway, this is a little lead pellet. Yeah, he might have been hunting, and this little dude came up on him. But yeah, it's bird shot. But I'm going all the way to the top of the back foot to the claws. What's up, Soren Jagoy? I don't know if do I like football, Mason? No, I don't. I don't really. I think it's cool, you know, and all that, but I don't really get involved with sports. I never have. I used to try because everybody else around me was, but I just never got into it. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm basically just going up around the top of this foot. I'll show you. Have to be one of the things I'll show you when I get done. I'm getting as close to the toes as I can. Once I get this around the feet, the back legs done, I will actually hang this thing up. And you see what I'm doing right here. You can actually see where the toes are starting right there. I'm just kind of just cutting that off around it. And then that'll be that. I'm gonna flip them around. If you're ever skinning an animal, don't be alarmed at all the fur that's going to be coming off, because you're going to be cutting some fur off on the lines that you're cutting. We call that the money cut in the skinning world. Yeah, I've never heard of it. But I'm not around a lot of people that are skinning these things out. So that's a new terminology for me, the money cut. Yeah, I used to just cut them off right there at the bottom of that heel, but man, I kind of like the way they look hanging down with them feet hanging down. What's up, Mason? I kind of like the way that looks. Got some more bird shot. That bird shot. Can you see that in my hand right there? That's perfect. That's bird shot. That's one reason why why I really like using the pressure washer, because I used to flush animals on my flushing wheel, and if I ever come across that bird shot, man, it would just jack up my blade. And I don't like that. So most of the time, it's in bird shot, it's just gonna be a surface penetration. So don't really, the pressure washer will most of the time knock it off the skin. All right, so check it out. That's what I'm left with on that right there. It took all that off around the toes. So it's like this. It's like that right there. That's what it's like. So you skin dead animals to sell their leather. How much do you earn from this? Well, it just depends, man. It's very fluctuating. It just really depends on how much you want to do, because the clientele's there. There's way more people than I ever realized that have stuff they want tan. So let me see this. Yeah, I skin dead animals and tan the leather of dead animals as a service. So I'm not actually selling this fur. Be real clear on that. I'm not selling this fur. I'm selling my tanning abilities as a tanning service. That's what I'm doing. And so really right now I'm just starting this off. Starting this leg off. And then I'm gonna go to the other leg and do the same thing. I go slow because I don't want no holes. You can tell I'm doing pretty freaking clean work right here. Just helps later on. I got all day, man. It ain't gonna take all day, but I'm just saying. You can peel a lot of this off. You want to be careful on a fox because they've got thin skin. So I just peel. So that leg there is skin. Just like that. Bam! Alright, now we're going to come over here and do this other leg. I'm actually going to cut this vent off. I'm going to do this off camera. Not taxidermy, but tanning hides, which a lot of people associate with taxidermy. But that's all. That's what I'm doing. I'm just tanning hides. No big deal. You gotta get up close and personal with this, man. And this is the vent. The hind end. The shitter of this critter. You gotta cut that off. Because you don't want it. You just want to make a small incision around it. Get it off. And now, I don't get rich doing this. Kendall Gray. Is that really you, Kendall Gray? No way, dude. Like Kendall Outdoors? Is that who's on here right now? Tell me. Am I able to sponsor for purchase? Well, you'd have to email me. Man, is that really Kendall Gray? Because I'll be watching Kendall Gray stuff all the time. It's not the real one. Man. Crap. Did you shoot that? No, I didn't shoot it. This is a fox right here. Little foxtail. Foxtail. Not the real Kendall Gray. No, I didn't shoot it. Somebody brought it to me. Somebody else shot it. And they brought it to moi. Alright, so I'm just going down this back foot. This here fox. You saw how to slip right there. That's what I normally try to be careful about doing. And I didn't cut at an angle because I don't put a lot of pressure on this thing, man. See, I can tell when I'm about to start slipping. And since I don't have a lot of pressure on my blade, I'm not gonna do any detrimental damage to the skin itself. What type of mount are they doing? Man, all cats yelling at me. I'm not doing a mount. I'm just skinning it. I'm gonna tan the fur, and they can just hang it on the wall hanger. Do you feel sad? No, I don't. I feel incredibly fulfilled right now because I'm doing what I love. What I love to do, what I've always loved to do. Since I was a kid, my favorite hunt on YouTube is Kendall Gray. Yeah, he's got some fun stuff on there. I wish that was a real Kendall Gray. It was an imposter. Going back down. Yeah, he's got some fun videos. He's got so much energy, man. Like, he makes his videos incredibly exciting. Daniel Evans. What's up? So I'm going down this leg. Very careful. What's up, Daniel? I think I already said what's up, but you know what? What's up? You'll notice I'm making cuts and pulling back. I'm just parting the hair as I go and exposing where I'm cutting at. I was making my way down the edge of this leg here down to the vent, and that's where my two cuts are going to meet from leg to leg. I'm just making sure that I'm doing the same thing on this side that I did on that side, on the other side. That's important, because then everything is uniform. And then you got the center part here. I'll go ahead and peel that back. It's gonna make working on this other leg a little easier. Six, 7. I rebuke all that. I'm from Arkansas. Maggie from Arkansas. What's up, Star? You the one that said, yeah, don't put that 6'7" bull crap on here, man. It's stupid. That's stupid crap. Retarded, man. People just follow anybody. Anyway. Matter of fact, dude, get that crap up off here. I ain't with all that. Yeah, Maggie, I'm from Arkansas, United States. Yeah. I just can't even, I don't want to look over there. See a stupid 6'7", 6'7". I think that's some demonic crap. That's what I think. I'm skinning a fox, Gabe. So yeah, this person, I've got some organs showing here in the belly of this thing. So we're gonna have a big old giant hole there. But once this thing tans, I'll actually allow that to shrink up quite a bit in that area. And it'll still be soft because it's a fox. Like foxes get soft as all get out. This is my main source of income. I mean, kinda, yeah. I'm a butcher part-time, and then I do this every chance I get. So I gotta go to work. I go and be a butcher 3 days a week, so I gotta show up for that. I do some high tanning when I get off work, and then I got other 4 days that I do this. So I'll take some days off, man. You know, I'll work 3 days a week. I might do a little bit of like. This past week I haven't done a whole lot on the high tanning side of things. But I just spent about 2 months where I was kicking freaking butt, did all kinds of work, so I just, I can take it easy for a little bit, and then I'll get back at it, but yeah, that's kind of how I do it. Hey, I appreciate it, Andrews. Yep, I'm hoping, I want to do this full time. There's a few things, there's always a few things in the way or got to be patient about. But the work's definitely here for hide tanning. Definitely here. It'd be nice to have some freaking, some help, but it's okay. Makes things a little bit slower, but like during the summer months, that's when you can really knock some crap out, really just go nuts with it. But you got to have your mind right to do this. I mean, it's a weird art, but it's a type of art. I mean, you're definitely creating something out of nothing. And you got to have your mind in it, man. That's why if my mind ain't in it, like I'm usually self-driven, self-motivated on this, but for whatever reason, if I can't get my mind right, I'll do very little. I've had some times where I've been like that, but sometimes you just gotta push through. Just gotta push through and get it done. And I appreciate y'all watching. I really do, man. Here in a minute, I've said it, but I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna hang this dude up. And we're going to work down the body, over the front arms, and into the front legs. We could do it all right here on the table, but we ain't going to. Hey, I got to go get my charger real quick. back. I am freaking back. Charging time. Alright, we are charging. What's up, guys? Man, appreciate y'all liking this stream. If you hadn't liked the stream, please just hit that like button. All that good stuff, man, that any content creator needs. Y'all just hit that like button for me, man. And subscribe, because we do all kinds of stuff on here, and you really never know what's coming next. Like after these hides, I'm gonna let it warm up just a little bit, and I'm gonna start thawing out some bears. Supposed to get some warmer temps here next week or so. Start thawing out some black bear hides, and they want the paws on there, the faces. They want me to do some Euro mounts on the skull. Playing Red Dead Redemption 2, hunting and skinning animals. Yeah. What do you do with the meat? I throw it away. Yeah, I throw it away, man. I mean, throwing it away, I mean, I give it back to the land. That sounds better. So other animals, possums, raccoons, maybe some coyotes, whatever, buzzards, they're gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. You know, here's the thing, for me, I didn't kill any of these animals that I work on that you're gonna see me doing on this channel. Get her done, yeah. I don't kill any of these, so I don't know how long this thing sat out. You know, I'm not gonna eat this. I don't know the history behind, you know, everything after it being shot. So no, I'm not gonna eat it. That's on the people that shot it, but a lot of people think that, you know, I'm the one that killed these animals and I'm just killing the freaking crap out of stuff, but I'm not. I'm not at all. I would though, but I will say, even if I kill this fox, I don't know, I'd probably try it. I mean, the meat don't look bad. It really don't, but I'm not going to eat it because I don't know how long it stayed out after it got shot. I don't know if it was handled properly. So no, it's not safe for me to eat. But if I had killed it, I'd probably eat it. But I bet you I wouldn't be a big fan of them. Any type of predator meat, man, I've just not heard good things about them. And I'm not really interested. Now this fox ought to skin out pretty easy. Really just should be able to pull it apart, to be honest with you. You gotta be careful on the thin animals. Yeah, real life, look at that, dude. Yeah, real freaking life stuff right here. Alright. Kind of get that. There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're case skinning this thing. We're going to tube it out. Alright. And we're going to get around this tail real quick. See, I'm not going to flesh this hide. Super gay. Dude, your profile picture is pretty gay, dude. I don't know, man. You're retarded. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. That dog. Real quick. Hold on, gay boy. Long hair. Gay boy. Alright, here. That boy gay right there, boy. Alright. Boy. There you go. How's that? So I'm not fleshing these hides today because of the weather outside and crap. I'm just gonna wait. I ain't in no hurry for that. I just wanted to get them skinned out real quick. So I'm actually got to order another tail stripper because mine broke and all this and that. And I'm not gonna take a razor blade. I used to take the razor blade all the way down the tail and skin them out. But I'm not going to on this one. On especially a fox, they got some stupid long tails. So on this one, I'm just gonna cut this tail off, just as it is. All right, and I will get after the. I'll get after that tail whenever I take it out to skin it. No big hurry. I'd rather do it in a more efficient way than to not. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a dog. I'm not even I'm not even answering to that. He clearly a liberal. You know what I mean? Or in layman's term, clearly retarded. So we ain't even gonna. No, I didn't trap it. Somebody else shot it. I don't know if they trapped it or not. They just brought it to me today. Tan. That's what I'm doing. Trying to find this joint and this tail. I can break this thing off. There it is. There it is. Alright. Let's pull the skin off. What's up, y'all? You are a bad man. Thank you. Alright, so what we'll do now is take off. If you think that's bad, wait. Just hang tight. This is going to be freaking awful. We got to remove the paws. I don't want to keep the paws. There's no need for it. With this type of just tanning the hide. So before we go down the fur, yeah, gray fox. Before we go down the fur, we're going to just take the bottom side of this paw and we're going to remove the joint. We're going to break the joint, freaking razor blade. We're going to go around, sever the fur all the way around it. Once you really all you got to do is just, hey, appreciate it, Derek. All you got to do is just sever the tendons there and you just break it. Break it. Twist it, bop it, and then just pull it, cut it off, throw it in the bucket. Paw is off. Alright? Can you flesh and tan my 2 red fox hides, both males? Yeah. Hit me up in my email. You can find that in my YouTube description. And shoot me an email, we can go from there, man. I've had a lot of people mail me fur from YouTube, and hit me up in an email, and we can go from there. And I can have it done for you. But yeah, I can do it. Alright, paws are removed. Now, we're actually going to move over here. Because it's just easier for me to do this while they're hanging. Crap. Mucho easier. Let me see, I hope y'all are going to be able to see this. I know y'all can see my face right now, right in your face. Here we go. And when you expose the paw, you got this nice little tendon you can hang it all on. That's what we're going to be doing today. You just hang it by one leg. That's all that you've got to do. So we'll go start pulling a little bit. Let me get my I guess I'll use a scalpel. I need to be using this and trying to fur nice. Yeah, it's gonna be nice fur. So Noah, go on my YouTube channel and click on my description and read down in it, and you're gonna find my email address. I'll tell you, it's tanyourhide25@gmail.com. But go look at it and see where it's spelled in the all caps, whatever, and email that email address. And tell me what you got and what you're wanting done, and we can go from there. 100%, dude, 100%. All right, so we're going to turn this thing around and get it started. Just continuously turn this hide. Once I get it done, I will turn it right side out, show y'all what I got going on. Fox hide is super thin, so you just want to be careful not to cut it, not to pull it so hard that you rip it. You want to be a little bit delicate with it. See, there's a hole that it was shot. It kind of sucks, but it'll be okay. What's up? Saber, Ghost Rider, what's up? Critter Outdoors, slow and steady. That's it, man. That's all it is. Critter Gary said just pull. I would, I pull, but I got these holes here. I just don't want to rip nothing, man, especially on this old fox. A lot of them still partially frozen, so he's not. And also, what I have here that I'm using is not that strong, so I'm not gonna. You couldn't find it, man. It's on there, man. I'll have to double check, but yeah, I mean, I know if you click my description, it's in there. No, I don't have Snapchat. No, I don't do Snapchat. Comment on one of my videos, and we'll get you fixed up, man. And I'll reply to your comment with my email. But it's in my description. That's how people on YouTube have been getting a hold of me. Maybe something's happened. When I get done with this live, I'll check it out. I don't know. I can get around the arms right now. Almost. If I like, sub, and comment, can you give a shout out? Yeah, Derek and James Fishing. I'm gonna check y'all out. All right, Noah. I'll go check out your comment, and you'll be getting my email for sure, man. Derek and James Fishing. I always like a good fishing YouTube channel, man. Y'all go check them out. You never know. I've never watched y'all before, but I'm going to. Y'all go watch them too, man. Tell them what you think. How's that? Alright, trying to get around some of his arms and bull crap. thawing out a little bit. Well, my fingers are freezing up in here. Can I trade you for a pail? When do you get this one? No, man, I don't do any trades, man. I just do straight business, man. Cash money for everything I do. Used to, I would, but not anymore, man. I just... Yeah, I just do straight up money, dog. When did I get this one? Somebody brought me this a couple weeks ago. Oh, on the buck fever deer hunting video, sure. Okay, I just got the notification that you commented. I got you. I'll get on it. Well, my fingertips are freezing. See, if these hives are fresh, you just pull them right off. This ain't fresh. This sucker's cold, frozen. They don't want to come off. Yo, thanks, Derek and James. Appreciate you. Yeah, I need to do some work to my where I hang these. I normally don't have to skin critters, man. Most of the time people, they've already skinned them out when they bring them to me. So, I really don't care to skin them because I'm really just trying to tan the hides. Obviously, I can charge. Can you move the camera to a bit to the left? Oh yeah, sorry. How's that? I need a new blade on here. This is actually my blade from last night. No problem. That's better. I ain't in no hurry. I want this to look good, man. Now, if I had like a lot of animals to skin, probably different. I got more animals to flesh than I have skin to skin. And whenever I'm fleshing, yeah, I'm in a hurry then. That's different. I mean, not a huge hurry, but I do want to get them done pretty quick. If I can. Try to. So now I'm just going to kind of try to work my finger in this under this arm here, if I can. There we go. Get that arm. Pull that dude out like that. That's that. Kind of open this up a little bit better. Work my arm in there, finger in there. Cold piece of crap. That's why I take them paws off. So when I get to this point, I'm close the live, and if not for a while, I'll get my friend to hop on and stuff too. All right, Derek. Yeah, I'll be on here for a minute because I mean I'm just taking my time on this live stream. See, look, there's freaking birdshot all in this. That's what you got to be careful about if you are using a fleshing machine or a mini flesher, anything like that. Like, if you see these, go ahead and just get them out. Bird shots. Hopefully you saw that, but don't see any more. But I've had people that shot beaver with bird shot. Yeah, get them on. I've had people that shot beaver with bird shot, and you gotta thin beaver down. Their skin's so thick. If you're tanning them, you gotta thin them down. And man, that bird shot will sneak up on you, man. It'll mess your blade up. And one reason why I skin them, bird shotter 22, yeah. One reason why when I skin them, you know, they're partially frozen, is I don't want to let them just sit out here and freaking be exposed to where like bacteria and whatnot can jack up the fur for me, you know. So it makes it harder to skin, but they're a lot safer this way. If I have to skin out a whole animal, you know, I don't like doing that. So what I'm gonna do is put these arms back in there so I can kind of use this pull on this hide just a little bit. It'll break this whole table that I'm using if I pull too hard. Man, this head's being weird. Not wanting to release. Chris, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. My friend YouTube channel is called Harry Outdoors. He was sub. Oh, shout out Harry Outdoors, man. What's up? Subscribe. Go check out Harry Outdoors. Check him out. Check him out. All right, we're gonna get this guy off here. I'm tired of dealing with this freaking setup I got. It sucks. We're gonna work him right here. This thing charging again. What's up? Yeah, I'm thinking it's pretty frozen around the face, and that's why it's not wanting to pull around like I'm wanting it to. And if that's the case, that's going to be a freaking problem. I'm thinking it's still pretty frozen on the head. And that's why it's not pulling around like at all. It's really not pulling back like it should. So we're going to check that out.
Check out this fur though, man. That fur is beautiful.
Do you get a lot of bucks or no?
I mean, I get a lot of deer hides, but I mean, pretty much it. I do European mounts. That should be good. Well, look at the face of that fox, man. He's gonna be beautiful. So yeah, we're just gonna have to figure out what's up with this thing real quick. Being very difficult for some reason.
Be right back, gotta get a snack. All right, Mason.
Yeah, this one right here is being incredibly difficult. Like, I'm not sure why. It's just straight up not wanting to. I don't know, man. Skin is not wanting to peel back as I work down it. It's wanting to just stay there.
You can't find my channel?
Well, tell them to type in Blake Byler. Blake, B-L-A-K-E, Byler, B-Y-L-E-R. And this should all come up then. You'll see tan your hide and all that if he just types in my name. Type in my name and he can find tan your hide. Man, this is driving me nuts. I have never had this much trouble. Never had this much trouble getting around the head of an animal. Like this one right here is wild. Oh, we're gonna get it though. We're definitely gonna get it.
I bet y'all like, what in the freaking hell? Sorry, man, you said that again. So, I don't know, I guess you want me to repeat what I said. Tell him to type in Blake, B-L-A-K-E, Byler, B-Y-L-E-R. And then my channel will come up. If he puts that in my name into the YouTube search bar, my channel will come up 100%. I've never had this much trouble getting around the head. I can't even imagine what the hell is going on here. He's got to freaking pull it, man. What a piece of freaking crap. It's like the head is huge on this thing and the skin don't want to fit around it. Unreal. He found it sweet. Cool deal. Man, yeah, the skin feels super tight right here. That's what the deal is. This fox got a narrow neck and a big old giant head, and the skin don't want to go over it, but it's going to. Like, I'm just having to stretch. There we go. There we go. It should be easy now. Fox had a big old giant head. That's what it was, man. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Not ever. Boy, that was wild. Anyway, I'm taking off these freaking ears now. Hey, what's up, Harry? Man, we've been looking for you, dog. No problem, dude. Thanks for the sub, man. We got some cool stuff we're gonna be doing, especially this summer, here in about a week or two. Just gonna keep doing what we do here. This fox has been pretty difficult. It's definitely the most difficult fox I've ever skinned. Like, I finally just got the ears taken off right now. But he had a big old head, man, and his neck skin didn't want to come over it. Yeah, there we go. Finally. That's what it was. That freaking neck didn't want to come around that head. Big head Fred is what I call this fox. Big head Fred. I used to run around with this guy. That's what we called him, Big head Fred. Old Big head Fred, boy. Man, Derek, you be retracting them messages like crazy, man. And so the reason why I'm not fleshing hides today is because there's just a crap ton of snow out there, and I just ain't gonna do it during all that. I ain't got to. I ain't going to. So that's all good. But it just means that we're gonna have a big live stream coming up of Flesh and Hides. And I'll be able to track what day that's going to be on. And so I plan on putting up a short in the next week or so about, when I want to live stream next. I plan on scheduling that live stream so people can know it's going to be a big fleshing live stream. And like I said, when I flesh hides, I use a pressure washer. And, but I stop and talk, we talk. It'd be cool. It's all educational. At this point, I'm ready to be done with this stupid fox because I don't like skinning freaking frozen crap. It's hard. It's a lot harder. I'm going around the tear duct now. You gotta be careful around the tear ducts. Real careful. Around that tear duct. I just put my finger up in that eye, man, and pull it back. Just cut around the edge of that skull. And when I'm getting in that tear duct, man, I get in that thing. I feel like I'm cutting bone when I cut in that thing. I don't know about y'all, man, but if I'm hey, thank you, Harry Fittis. Appreciate it. Thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the channel. You're gonna learn how to pants and hides if you don't already know. But I don't like when I'm going around the eyes and I cut into that tear duct. Seems like a lot of people do, and it just makes it, the finished product. The animal's got huge freaking eyes, and it's just because that tear duct's been cut in it. But that one right there has not. See, I can cut it all the way around that tear duct. But we're gonna cut off this bottom jaw real quick. I removed that full gum line off of that jaw, top and bottom jaw. Take the whole thing off. Yeah, Harry, I'll go check out your channel, man. I'll watch y'all. Where are you from, Harry? I'm from Arkansas. Trying to get that bottom jaw off real quick. Boy, it's crazy how the head of this fox didn't want to come off. My goodness, I ain't never had one like that. I did not want to. I'm sure it being damn near froze didn't help nothing. But still. Cutting that nose off, making sure that I get all of that freaking gum line, man. I want all that gum line on there. Makes it easier for me to take it off, man. Alright, I don't want to cut the bottom of that nose off. See, I got all of that. I'm going to take that bottom jaw off. Do it carefully. I get a lot of trappers that bring me fur, and I can tell if they skinned it fast, because like part of the bottom jaw is gone, part of the right below the nose is gone, pieces of the eyes are missing and crap like that. But I don't want that. Like, I want all of that. All right. I don't want no big eyes. I just want it as natural as I can get it. You should tag Vegan Boy in this. Yeah, get that boy in here. Man, that's weird, David. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, Harry, thank you. MTB for life, appreciate it. Check this out. So we're just skinning this fox.
We got the feet, all the feet on there. Let's turn it inside out. Now, he's gonna have to be cleaned up quite a bit because you know, he was shot, got a lot of blood on him. It's gonna take some work to get this thing to where we need it to be. And we're not gonna flush it right now. We're not gonna tan it right now. But once this thing's all cleaned up, it's gonna be a good fox hide. You see how you can't see, you can't tell where it's been cut. You can't see, you're not gonna be able to see any leather on this thing. And it's gonna look freaking phenomenal. That's just because of the way I skin them. Not much exposed. That's what I like about how I skin these critters. That old Ranger 31, appreciate it. What's up, man? But yeah, here's this. It's gonna be a good fox. Clean all that blood up off of them. Get them all degreased. How many bodies you got in that freezer? It's got like the next Dahmer. I got a lot, actually. You want to see, don't you? You nasty little boy. You want to see. Just ask me, man. Just ask me. If you want to see the dead bodies, that's all you got to do. All you got to do. All you got to do is ask me, boy. All right, look. So I can't show the names, but in this one, there's one big bear, two regular sized bear, and another bear. Those are different orders. And there's a deer hide right there I gotta do too. All this freezer is just full of hides to do. I got a few in that one. There's a coon hide in there too. In this one, I got two bear, a cow hide, and a fox, and I'll show you. You gonna see. You gonna see. That's all full of hides, bears in there. Huh? Then over here, we got a bear, a deer, and a coyote. And some big giant crappie that I caught that I'm wanting to get mounted. Yeah, dude, there's body parts in there. Not human, retard. Jeez. Like, this mother effer likes doing traditional stuff. He's a murderer of humans. He's retarded. And see, dude, this is just for you, bro. This is just for you. This guy wants the head off of this, freaking box right here, man. I'm telling you, if y'all don't like this, y'all can kiss my ass. Oh, but all the ones that respect it, appreciate your support. But if you don't like it, I mean, the way out is to swipe up, you know what I'm saying? Heck yeah. Yeah, we're doing raw, uncut stuff. I mean, I'm cutting this fox's head off right now. Like, I ain't worried about it. YouTube kicked me off. It ain't gonna change my life. But they hadn't kicked me off yet, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm doing is cutting this fox's head off. This is actually gonna be used for educational purposes at a school. What you say that was? A fox? Yeah. This is gonna be, oh man. This is that old Ranger. That's what's up, that old Ranger. You know what I'm talking about. Kiss my ass. This fox head right here is actually going to a school. Would you ever do that? Oh, okay, hold on. Would you ever do, comma, oh, how-to classes on here? Yeah. Is this legal on YouTube? So far, I haven't had an issue. Matter of fact, they monetized me. So, I mean,
I'm having some issues with my monetization because somehow my YouTube channel got classified as an organization. I'm not an organization. I'm an individual doing this, and so that's gonna give me problems. And so it's taken me like 32 days to resolve that problem and to change my YouTube classification. It's kind of beyond my knowledge on how to do it, but I'm doing it. Nah, it's a fox. It's a fox. Hi, Blake Goodsfield. What's up, Zane? Been a minute. But once I get my monetization figured out, I'm actually going to do membership lives, and it'll be straight up how-tos, super up close, super detailed classes. That's coming. All right, that's coming. It's just things take time, and we'll get there. I don't get it all super close and personal because jump scare. It's just a head, man. So once you get it pretty much, taken off, you can just pull it off. Anyway, that's the fox head. I don't know. People looking at me like I'm crazy, man, but maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe you're crazy. Normalize this. Anyway. Is fox good to eat? I don't know, man. Do you trophy hunt? Hell no. What the hell? I heard that. LaRosse Outdoors, what's up? Juan Carlos, bro, I know, man. Brittany, if that's going to be school, why are you slammed? I don't know what you mean. Outdoors, what's up? Duck, Momo, rabies. Are you cutting a dog? No. He just a sociopath. What's up? Bailey, what's up? Santos, what's up? How's fuck me taste like? I don't know. If that's gonna be school, why are you slamming it around? Because I know what can hurt it and what can't. You know what I'm saying? Who eat fox? Don't know. It's not a dog, it's a cat, it's a fox. Fox. Are you stupid? No, I think you are though. Let me read some of these stupid messages. I love trades are vital to everyone. Protect your craft, brother. Thank you very much. Who is that? Just a guy named Nick. Thank you, Nick. You won't break the skull. Yeah, it won't break the skull. Right now, I'll tell you, if I take the skull and I slam it down on this concrete floor, then yeah, we probably got a problem. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what else do you skin? All kinds of stuff, man. I got deer, deer hides. I do. I don't normally like to skin the animals. I'd rather you skin the animal than bring it to me skinned. So that's what I'd rather have. But this guy still needs to be fleshed. All this blood cleaned out of the fur. All that blood there. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful skin. So I'm going to roll this up. I roll the face in there. I just tuck the feet in there. It's all good. It's all good. And then I just take it to the freezer. Put it in there. And I'll take this decapitated head right here. I'll throw it in there, man. Let's see what you said. It is a lost art. Well, the skull is I wish I had some out here. I don't have any skulls that I've done out, but apparently it's going to like an environmental science teacher, and he's going to use it to educate kids. I also he has a coyote that I just skinned out. He wants a skull on that one. Uh, yeah. So pretty much end result on all these is gonna be stuff like this. That's a tanned hide right there. Totally tanned. Bobcat, totally tanned. Super white, super soft, super duper duper. You know what I mean? That's what we got. Yeah, that's what we're doing. It looks nasty when I'm skinning. People are like, what the hell are you doing? I'm doing this. All right, I'm getting a call over and over and over again. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to end the live stream though. But man, I'm gonna be doing another one real soon. Is there any kind of streaming schedule I could look out for? So my live streams are a little out of whack. I mean, there's really no way for me to schedule this the way that my schedule is, unfortunately. But hey, appreciate it, man. You're not gonna see me on the news, but you know, check it out. Soft leather, making leather. You're not gonna see me on the news. Talented man makes leather. 20 years of prison sentence. What are you thinking? People retarded. But we got fur, and we're tanning this stuff, and it's beautiful. Look at that. Hey, appreciate you. Yeah, some people do it for a living. People pay me to do this, so you know, people hate on me all the time, but whatever, man. Haters gonna hate. Pretty red fox. Pretty red fox. Oh my gosh, that'll be going out. But y'all, I'm gonna end this live stream because I've been going for a minute. Y'all, man, if y'all want to check out some bear hides that I'm about to have coming up, that's some crazy work right there. We're about to be fleshing a lot of hides here in the next week. Gonna have to, no choice. I'm gonna do live streams on it. Yeah, people pay me to do this crap, man. I used to just do this as a hobby, you know, and now it's like people want me to do it, like, and they'll pay me to do it. Yeah, I'm freaking happy as all get out about that. Anyway, I love what I do though. Yeah, subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brittany. I'm gonna be doing some bear hides, flesh and deer hides, foxes, coyote that I got there, raccoons. I got some cows coming up. I got all kinds of crap coming up. Right on, Critter Outdoors. Critter Getter Outdoors, my bad. Critter Getter. Yeah, send the box and I'll knock it out. Especially if they're dried furs, it don't matter if they're not, but if they're dried furs, man, I'll knock them out quick. But if they're green, I'll knock them out quick too. Dried furs go just a few days faster. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to bounce. Thank y'all for the support. Thanks for watching. And just be looking out. You ought to get a notification because I'm going to schedule a live the next one I do because it's going to be kind of big. So I'll see y'all next time. Later, y'all. Right on, Critter Getter. That's going to be perfect. See y'all later.